15-7, New Mexico State takes a timeout. ESPN News coverage of college football continues Saturday with 2 games. First at noon Eastern, Cameron Newton and the Auburn Tigers host Louisiana Monroe. Then at 3:30 Eastern, Heisman candidate Denard Robinson leads the Michigan Wolverines against the Indiana Hoosiers in the All-State Game of the Week. College football on ESPN News Saturday is part of the Tailgate Week fired up by Kingsford Charcoal. Cam Newton becoming a legend in Auburn, accounted for all 5 touchdowns in the win versus South Carolina, which was the game of the day last Saturday. 683 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Impressive. Crowd excited behind us, Holly. I think they know who you are. You're a 3-time beach volleyball Olympian. You won a national championship.
They have no idea. I think they're just excited to be here cheering on the New Mexico State team.
72 beach volleyball titles. And now a great college volleyball commentator.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You gotta love their enthusiasm. Down 2-0 and down 15-7. One thing they definitely have here in Las Cruces is a great home crowd, ranked 19th in the country. Satelli, right side, wrist away off the block for a tool.
Satelli's doing a great job mixing up her swings. We've seen her swing a lot cross court, but that time working through the block line.
Satelli with 9 kills. Fool with the serve. Kept alive. And stuffed. Hewitt and Satelli together. 7 blocks for Hawaii.
0 for New Mexico State. That's a big factor. Not only are they getting blocks for points, but blocks affect the offense of the other team as well.
Desperate need of a block are the Aggies. Woods with the tip. Who was there? And that ball is hit long. Kaihue came in with the hand set. She's allowed to do that if she's not in front of the 10-foot line. Danielson hit it long.
Danielson's trying to find that deep corner when she's in trouble. Just missed it a few times long, but I still think it's a good spot to aim for.
Hewitt quickly becoming a star in the sport of women's college volleyball. Just does it all. A high hitting percentage. I think 358. She's leading the country in blocks. What else do you need from a sophomore middle blocker?
Brittany Hewitt's doing a great job. She's getting up, getting high, hitting high. Not only a defensive weapon for Hawaii, but offense as well.
Mixing it up with a tip shot. 9 kills for Hewitt.
Heads up play when the set's not in a perfect spot near the middle blocker. Tipping to that part of the court right behind the middle blocker short is always smart.
Backup freshman setter Mita Uyato serving. And a kill by Gutierrez, as blocks are the story, Holly.
Hawaii throwing a block party tonight. Lots of step blocks by Hartong and Hewitt, anchoring the blocking for Hawaii.
And the tip falls. You watched Hawaii last year on their way to a national semifinal. They, of course, lost a couple of key players, but 4 return. Does this team have a shot to get back there?
Absolutely. I think they've added some nice new young talent. And Coach Shoji even said, hey, I think we're as good or better than last year. And they were pretty darn good last year.
Especially at the end of the year. Really got hot, won the Stanford Regional. Of course, Danielson was the MVP of that regional. And eventually lost to Penn State in the national semifinals. Weber with a left-handed tip. started with a dig by Ka'aihue as that ball goes long from Weber. Elizabeth Ka'aihue, the libero, her brother actually plays baseball for the Kansas City Royals, had 2 home runs last night.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks for that tidbit, Geeter.
You're welcome, Holly. I got more if you need it. Satelli once again. Dave Soji's brother used to coach at New Mexico State. Tom.
What years?
You're going to have to throw that at me.
1981 to 1986. That's something we both learned tonight.
There's Dave doing a lot of stand-up paddling, he said.
Hey, when you live in Hawaii, can you imagine you want to be out on the water? So that stand-up paddling, both of us like to do it in California. Hawaii's a dream place.
Beautiful set by Madison Hardy, the junior, and Kelsey Brennan delivers it in the gap.
Kelsey Brennan is the X factor for New Mexico State. They need to keep getting her the ball. Nice kill by Brennan.
And Forsyth into the ball game, hitting the backslide. See if she gets it again. Right over her, they set the bick to Danielson. And Pahara struggles with it on the dig. Point goes to Hawaii.
I like that Coach Dave Shoji wants to get some playing time for these young players.
Yep.
So they're deep at every position. Depth is so important when you're going for a national championship.
Dave has a new assistant coach this year. Scott Wong was a 3-time All-American in Pepperdine, Punahou High School. Brother Kevin went to UCLA. And Mike Seeley was at Hawaii, left, and became the head man at UCLA. Dunn thrown down, but kept alive. Hardy with a dig. Giddens, she needs a kill. Not going to get it there. Free ball, maybe another opportunity. Gets it this time. Skips off of Maeda's arms.
No easy kills for New Mexico State, or probably any of Hawaii's opponents. I like that. I can only imagine what practice looks like in Hawaii. Kaylee Giddens ends this long rally with a heater, middle deep.
Hawaii's only loss this year was to the Trojans, USC. That was in 5. Over is called. Real nice job by Mafua to get her hands on that ball first. I always tell the setters, get your hands on that ball first. Then if the ref makes the call and he makes a bad call, then we'll light him up.
I agree with that.
Because if you get it, Holly, it's yours, right?
Right.
Great dig by Gutierrez. Woods into the net. Game match point for Hawaii. 24-13. Ka'aihue back to serve. Made all-WAC second team last year. Then the all-WAC freshman team in 2007. She'll run this one down easily. Really become a great leader on this ball club. Giddens. Off the hands of Hewitt. "12 kills. 2 digs for Kaylee Giddens, WAC Player of the Week. Give it to Hewitt, and Hewitt puts it away for the match. Hewitt with her 10th kill, her 11th kill of the match. An all-around dominant performance by the Rainbow Wahine University of Hawaii, ranked 6th in the country. Will go to 13-1 overall, 3-0 in the WAC. New Mexico State, Holly, will fall to 2-1 in the WAC.
Hawaii just put on a dominating performance. New Mexico State struggled with their passing, weren't able to run the type of game plan they wanted.
25-14. Their first road trip of the season. They played 13 home games. They come out on the road, took the red eye. We'll be joined shortly by Brittany Hewitt. Make sure you stick around because you're going to want to listen to Brittany and hear from her.
Here's match point. Hewitt hammers it through the block of New Mexico State.
One more look at it.
Hewitt working hard to get up for her setter. Sneaks it through the block.
We'll be back in a few moments. Hawaii wins in 3. Back women's college volleyball on the U. Hawaii in a WAC showdown takes care of business against New Mexico State 25-16, 25-14, 25-14. Holly McPeak standing by with one of the stars, Brittany Hewitt.
Brittany Hewitt for Hawaii, record-breaking match tonight, hit over 900, and you lead the country in blocks. What has been the difference this year in your game?
I think just confidence, and I've been trying to focus a lot more before the games start, and I'm just getting more comfortable on the court. So,
in terms of the speed of the game, is that something that you had to adjust to?
Oh, definitely, especially coming in, redshirting was the best thing ever because I was able to adjust to that. And last year was definitely a learning year, and I'm still learning, but it's getting easier to speed up, I guess.
Coach Shoji has been saying some amazing things about you. He wanted to talk to you on about you on his conference call because he said you've worked so hard. How good can this team be this year?
I think this team can be excellent. We have a lot of hard workers, great attitudes, really great team chemistry. So I think we just keep working hard towards our goal, then we'll do awesome. So.
What kind of senior leadership do you get from Danny Mafua and Elizabeth Kaiahui?
Oh, it's awesome. It's just like we had with Nelly last year. They're just great leaders, always up, just pushing everybody, never negative about anything. So it's awesome. And then Kanani as another captain. She's doing a great job too.
Congratulations on an excellent performance.
Thank you.
Back to you, Geeter.
Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Brittany. 9-17, 11 of 12 from Brittany Hewitt. Incredible numbers. Final stats, kills 41-29. I got two that jump off the page at me. 383 hitting percentage, 078 for New Mexico State. And of course, the one that Mike Jordan's going to look at, the block, 7-0 in favor of the University of Hawaii. We take a look at the WAC standings. Hawaii, as they have been for the last 14 years, are at the top, 3-0, as New Mexico State will fall to 2-1. You and I, Holly, will see Utah State versus Idaho next Wednesday night. Utah State having a great season. They are 0-1 in the WAC. Holly, 9-17 from Hewitt. They seem to have so many weapons, especially with Danielson on the left and Satelli on the right. Now you're great on both pins.
You're great on both pins and strong in the middle. I think we saw one of the strongest teams we've seen all the way around from Hawaii in a long time, and I think they're going to go a long way.
I agree with you. It's been a wonderful night here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Hawaii wins in 3. For Holly McPeak and our entire ESPNU crew, I'm Chris McGee. Coming up next on the U, Road Trip. For more information, log on to ESPNU.com. Proceeding has been an exclusive presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Good night from New Mexico.